Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So tomorrow is primary day in Colorado, and Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, she finally received an endorsement from Donald Trump. And I would normally say better late than never, but some of Trump's cult members are not happy about this endorsement. So, maybe never would have been better than late. MAGA definitely made their feelings known over on Trump's failing social media site. They responded to his post with various insults. They made negative comments. Most of them had to do with her whole Bobo does Beetlejuice escapade at the theater. She was called a clown. They called her gutter trash. One person said they like her, but, quote, she had a spell where things got out of control. She can't do that again. We need her to be her solid self. Okay, so much to say here. First of all, are these people serious? These are Trump supporters. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. They're Trump supporters. And they're calling Boebert a clown and gutter trash. They support the guy who was just found liable for sexually assaulting a woman. One judge said it was rape. Can't say it was rape in the court because New York law only allows it to be called rape if it happened to be, a penis, if it was actual intercourse. But by any other, diagnosis of the situation, any other explanation, it was rape. These are people who support a guy who was just found guilty of 34 felonies for covering up. He committed those felonies in his effort to cover up his extramarital affairs with a porn star and a Playboy model. Now, I am no fan of Boebert, as you all know. And yes, what she did in the theater, while she's surrounded by families with children, completely inappropriate. But come on. Their acceptance of Trump's behavior while attacking her, it completely shows how sexist and hypocritical his supporters are. And second, when was Boebert ever solid? Right? When was she, quote unquote, solid, as that one person mentioned? This woman was in a physically abusive relationship with her boyfriend for years. She and the boyfriend both got physical with each other. She then married him, married the abuser. After he flashed his junk, by the way, at women in a bowling alley, he has now been accused of abusing their son. He's had violent meltdowns in public. Boebert herself has had meltdowns in Congress. She's gotten into all kinds of verbal attacks, including with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Clearly her kids have issues from growing up in this environment, this very unhealthy environment. They've been disrespectful to the neighbors. They've had the cops called on them numerous times. Her one son, you guys recall, I'm sure, was just arrested not too long ago for stealing from people after getting his 15-year-old girlfriend pregnant. So, yeah, again, when exactly was this woman ever solid and stable? So that comment shows how deep these people are in the Cult 45 bubble. I guarantee they have no clue about her prior issues and the whole, like before the Beetlejuice incident. So anyway, it sounds like she is in the fight of her life tomorrow because she is being shadowed by a reporter who wrote this very long article. I think it was in the New York Times. This article says that she has had very sparse attendance at her events, her public events, and that she looks very uncomfortable. She sometimes just blends in with the woodwork. Nobody even notices that she's there. The people who do show, a lot of them just aren't that impressed. They don't laugh at her jokes. Some are pissed off that she's a carpetbagger, that she, ditched her old district after she realizes she was probably going to lose there. And Boebert still doesn't get it. She told the reporter The reason she almost lost in 2022 is because one thing she cited was that Democrats were, quote, radicalized by the end of Roe v. Wade, the end of the federal right to an abortion. She also blamed non existent election fraud in 2020, still leaning on the whole stop the steal BS. And she said, Republicans just felt disenfranchised. And so a lot of them didn't show up. I mean, there were like 50,000 Republicans that did not bother to show up and vote in the midterm. Now, Boebert says, oh, they're definitely going to show up in November because they're going to vote for Trump because he's going to be on the ballot and that's going to help me win. Now, if she survives tomorrow's primary, it is possible because her new district is very Republican. They are unlikely to vote for the Democrat. So if it comes down to her and a Democrat, yeah, they're probably going to vote for her. But as we've seen a bunch of times before, it is also possible, especially ever since Trump started running for office, we've seen a lot of voters who they just stay home. They're not excited about Trump either. And so they're like, I'm just going to sit it out, let the chips fall where they may. Or some of them, they'll vote for Trump, but they don't vote down ballot. They don't vote for their local politicians. Sometimes vice versa. They'll vote for somebody local, but they won't vote for Trump. So we'll see. It's not a given that if she makes it through the primary, she will win. But in this new district, she does have a better chance than not. So, yeah, I will definitely let you all know what happens tomorrow. As of now, she is favorited to win in the primary. All right, I'll keep you all posted. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Please donate if you possibly can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.